now been part of our daily, have become part of our daily life. And so I do have a PowerPoint presentation, but do you have any questions you would like to start out with?
Yeah,
Or?
I think it's important to establish, there's a lot of different ideas about what's going on regarding, the jab
And looking at the internal environment and understanding that disease is a sickness of the fluids of the body and not the cells. It's the fluids around all the cells. And the cell, therefore, is only as healthy as the fluids that it is found in. Its hypothesis. Number one, that the human body in perfect health, pH, perfect health, the human body is alkaline in its design. So sometimes bad things happen to good people.
Right.
I've experienced that. Doing good, helping people to reverse cancer successfully 96% of the time.
Yeah. Here's one of them.
yeah.
Yeah. So what I was saying was this quote is very important. I can't remember exactly. I know where I was born, but as I mentioned, it was the last time I saw a medical doctor. And the day the professor there, he said, Dr. Young may be on the threshold of a new biology whose principles, if proven, could revolutionize the biology and medicine worlds as we know them today. And that on this, my work has been peer reviewed, and we're going to talk about this. Here are the books that I recommend. The pH in You. It's a question. Who had their finger on The Magic of Life, Antoine Béchamp or Louis Pasteur? And then when you get I will probably never receive the Nobel, even though I'm a great-great-grandson of the King of Sweden.
Wow. Wow.
With you. In addition, in 2021, I started my research on the non-disclosed ingredients in the Pfizer, Moderna, AstraZeneca, and Johnson & Johnson vaccines. The more chemical poisoning that you're exposed to from the food and the water and the air and the inoculations and all the drugs that contain toxins, acids, chemicals, from snake venom to graphene oxide to, mercury, the list goes on. And we're testing all these things. And the reason that we wanted to get it published, because we wanted people to know, even in 1988, and it was finally published in 2001, 2002, the electromagnetic fields and the effects of those fields on the human biofield. Because the question is, does the body have a biofield, or does the biofield have a body? Yeah, well, that's so you have the doctrine of monomorphism. In 1840, Jacob Henle, in his essay on Myxomata and Contagia, formulated the modern germ theory, and the disease grew out of and from bacteria. So germs invade the body, germs cause disease. That's why we need vaccinations or drugs in order to, destroy these germs or protect the environment or build up immunity. It's all base video on this, and so you can play it.
I'll insert that. I'll do that in an edit. That's not a problem.
So this is in the published paper, graphene oxide found in the COVID-19. Here it is. Scanning and transmission electron microscopy reveals graphene oxide in COVID-19 vaccine. Why is that? You believe it? In other words, how you live or how you die. And several of the effective natural antidotes for inactivation of this technology that I've been talking about, of the graphene, the hydrogel, the aluminum oxide, the parasites, is now found in our blood, our interstitial fluids, our saliva, our urine, our sweat, our drinking water, our food, our air, our pharmaceuticals, our nutraceuticals, and even our personal care products. Of the clients, we're now going into a full-blown, double-blinded placebo effect to show the efficacy of this particular product in its ability. Here we see it graphed at the baseline, graphene oxide on subject 1, subject 2, subject 3, after 35 days and after 90 days, literally dealing with not only the graphene, but also the aluminum oxide, the phosgene, the polyethylene glycol, the hydrogel, the PFOS, the PFOA. That's what it is. Perfluorooctane sulfonic acid, PFOS. Perfluorooctanic acid. The pH Miracle watermark removes 99.9% of all of these toxins, okay, from the aluminum, from the water. It is a pure state. In addition, you need to get the pH testing strips to be able to test from 4.59. So you may have to take the 4 salts in the morning and night, or even during the day. But anytime you urinate and the pH drops below 7, okay, you have to keep the pH above 7 if you're going to maintain the alkaline design of the body and neutralize the metabolic, dietary, respiratory, and environmental acids that, if not properly eliminated, are the cause of all sickness and disease. And I don't know if
Absolutely. Well, and with that, we will say goodbye to the audience, and we'll be in touch with you very soon. Take care, everybody. Thank you.
All right. Talk to you later.